With us is John Murray. Now, John, where are you from?
Manchester in England.
All right, and how you enjoying New York City?
Yeah, really lovely place. You know, I've been walking around. It's like I've just been put into a movie set. So yeah, enjoying it.
And I take it this is your first time going to be fighting at the Garden.
Yeah, it's first time in New York, the first time we're fighting in Garden, and I'm really looking forward to it. There's been some really historical fights in there over the years, and I'm hoping mine can be one on Saturday night.
Now, in the press conference, you were saying this has been a long time in the making. You've wanted Rios for quite a while. Could you elaborate a little bit on that and tell us about the styles, your style against his?
Yeah, I was the WBC Youth Champion, Youth World Champion, and there was a chance we was going to fight Rios, I think, in 2007. So we got tapes and everything of him to study up on him before we boxed him. But I think that fight fell apart for some reason or other. But we have kept, you know, close watch on him in case we ever met again in the future. Rios is a come-forward brawler, and you know, he's very aggressive and very powerful. And I'd sense a fight similar. I come forward and a box fighter, and you know, I like to come forward and brawl myself, and it's going to be one hell of a fight while it lasts.
Yeah, what do you think about his attitude?
It's just the way he is. I mean, I don't dislike him. It's just the way he is. I mean, I'm quite respectful outside the ring, but once we're in there, it's going to be a different matter.
And tell me, who's been your mentor along, and your coaches and training staff?
I've been with Joe Gallagher, my trainer. I've been with him since I was 14 years old, and you know, we've always been together, and you know, it's a chance for us to fulfill our dream and go and win a world title and finish what we started.
Okay, and do you have some fans coming over here?
Yeah, lots of friends have booked flights with 2 airplanes full coming over, so I'm expecting them to be noisy and loud, and you know, let New York know that they're here.
Okay, yes, New York City, and this is something like one of the best seasons to be here.
Yeah, it's a great time of year to come. Christmas coming up and that, and yeah, after the fight we're going to stay on and do some shopping.
Hey, well, good luck. Hey, you know, give me your best shot out there. Yeah, okay, you ready? You better, because it's going to be, you know, all the way to the end. I can tell. Yeah. Brandon ain't going to give that up.
I'm gonna
Not easy.
I'm going to rip it from him, but I'm prepared to go to hell and back to do it.
You're going to have to, because I can tell you right now, I can feel it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Good. Thank you.
Thanks.
Next, we're privileged to have on this card the WBA Lightweight Championship of the World. We knew that we wanted the champion, Brandon Rios, on the card, and we were looking around for a suitable opponent. And I happened to be talking to the Hall of Fame English promoter, Frank Warren, who's a good friend of mine, and Frank suggested John Murray. And we looked everything up about John. We saw what a tremendous record he had, and we realized that this fight, which would precede the main event, had to be a really good, exciting fight. And we realized that Rios against John Murray was just that kind of fight. So John, welcome to New York, United States, the Big Apple. I hope you've been here before? No? Okay. Well, you stayed in the same hotel as the president came, I think, yeah? So, I mean, that's pretty good, right? I mean, these guys go over to England, we don't see the Queen. Anyway, please welcome one of the leading lightweight contenders, John Murray.
Thanks for having me. I just wanted to thank everyone that's made this opportunity possible for me, and thank my trainer Joe Gallagher for getting me into terrific shape. I mean, I'm ready to go now. We've had Brandon Rios on our radar for a bit now, for a few years. You know, we've been watching him. I've watched him a lot. I quite like his style. He's fun to watch. He's very aggressive, come forward fighter, and very similar to myself. And I'm looking forward to fight night because it's going to be one hell of a fight, and I can't wait. I mean, like I say, I'm in tremendous shape, and it's going to be one hell of a fight. So stay tuned.
I'd just like to thank Bob Arum, Top Rank, Frank Warren Promotions for giving John Murray this opportunity. John Murray was just being awarded, it was involved in the Fight of the Year in Britain. I think this fight with Brandon Rios, who's not going to say this is going to be the fight of the year internationally, you know, two fighters that are going to come head on, and like I said earlier, this is going to be a UFC fight in a professional boxing ring. There's going to be full-on explosive action. Brandon Rios and John Murray nearly fought in 2007 when John was a WBC youth belt. We've had Brandon on our radar for a long time. We thought the opportunity to fight him was gone when John lost in July to Kevin Mitchell, but we're thankful for Bob and Frank Warren for giving the opportunity, and to Team Rios, John Murray, the opportunity to fulfil his dream. He's a privileged lad, John Murray. We fought in Florida on the undercard of Jeff Lacey, Robin Reed, and he was booed on the way to the ring. When he beat Johnny Walker, he was cheered out by 14,000 American fans down there, and I'm sure that'll be the same on Saturday night. We've been overwhelmed with the support from Puerto Rico fans who are supporting Cotto. I don't know whether it's because Brandon's in the Team Margarito set up on the 24/7, but there seems to be a Cotto Murray versus Rios Margarito element, and we'd like to say thanks to all them fans that have been in touch. And listen, we're here to do the business, and there'll be a fairy tale in New York on Saturday night, and it'll be John Murray. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you, except for the comment that it's going to be like a UFC fight. The first guy I catch rolling around on the floor is disqualified.